15 minutes for... Oh, score! Toronto! Deflected off of Zhitnik, I believe. And the Maple Leafs are on the board at 57 seconds.
The first shift we saw grinders and hitters. We saw grinding and hitting. The second shift we see offensive players on the ice. And Toronto forces the turnover, get the turnover, and Toronto gets the break. Gilmore with the pass to Anderson. The pass was too far ahead of him. He shanks the shot, but it hits the skate blade of Alexei Zhitnik and through the legs of Kelly Rudy. Now, how did the turnover happen? Watch it. Well, the turnover's already happened. Here's the shot and through the legs.
So 1-0 Toronto. The goal by Glenn Anderson, who won Game 5 with the overtime marker. He strikes again here at Inglewood. 57 seconds in. Assist. Only one of them to Doug Gilmore.
Puck up the boards. And right there's Gilmore. The quick pass, that doesn't work. Now you'll see the Kings have trouble in their own zone again. I believe that was Thomas Sandstrom who gave the puck away. And Gilmore, who seems to be in position all the time without the puck, it's almost as though it's magic. The puck finds him. That tells you how brilliant he is with his hockey sense. And because of Gilmore being in the position twice.
Chuck in front. Rebound in front, and Potvin is there. And a whistle for a face-off with 16:33 left to go here in the first period. The Maple Leafs on top, 1-0.
Not in by Tim Waters as it comes off the glass. It's supposed to go around. And you see Potvin stayed in his net. Rick Wamsley, the goaltending coach, told Potvin, if the puck goes off the glass, stay in the net in case something happens. And we just saw what can happen. Gretzky now on the ice. This will be the third different set of wingers he's had here in the first 4 minutes of the hockey game.
Tough to get a flow going that way.
Well, no, the point is, though, he's a thoroughbred, and he has to go, and he has to get ice time to be able to play well. What happens, though, is Thomas Sandstrom has had only one shift, make that 2. He would like to get more.
In the back of Wayne Gretzky's mind, you have to wonder if he feels that this isn't his last best shot for another Stanley Cup ring, because you never know when you get another chance.
Legitimate question.
Face-off, Gretzky tries to control as Conacher had it tied up, and now it's on the stick of Gill. And the Leafs clear down the ice. Will it be icing? Rudy sees some mistakes in their own zone early. Behind the net is Gilmore. He's lethal from there. Tim Waters, you make that Conacher's on Gilmore. And the Kings clear the zone. 3-on-2, maybe. Ambachuk joins the play, 3-on-3. Taylor has it knocked off his stick, and here comes Toronto. Gilmore with Anderson. Glenn Anderson in front. And a save by Rudy as he stayed with it. Big save by Kelly Rudy. Kings back the other way. This is the style, though, the flow that was successful for LA.
But Los Angeles can't complete 2 passes in a row. They're making the first pass out of the zone, and to try and make the second pass is almost impossible. Gilmore sets up another scoring chance for Glenn Anderson. Anderson wanted to get the puck up high, to think backhand up top. And he shanked it. It went off the heel of the blade of his stick.
Robitaille almost deflected it in. Luke Robitaille, much publicized the lack of scoring from the 63-goal scoring left winger in the regular season. Robitaille and Sandstrom. That's Thomas Sandstrom with it in the corner. Back to Rob Blake, who winds up. Potvin the save, and he'll fall on the rebound with Robitaille on the doorstep.
That was a great shot by Blake because it was a low, good shot towards Robitaille, and Robitaille missed the deflection. Zhitnik back in the lineup. He was injured in the last game, suffered a concussion and a laceration to the back of his head, which required 3 stitches to close. I asked him if he was able to sleep. He said, no problem. I said, what did the hit feel like when you got hit? He said, Tyson.
16 seconds, but Toronto on the goal by Anderson leads it 1-0.
But think of who had the best shot.
Anderson.
That's it. Yeah. The one chance for Toronto of all those shots was the best one.
Cross-ice pass and a whistle as the goal is knocked off its moorings by Mike Foligno. And the shot taken anyway by the Maple Leafs draws a few boos from the crowd. Now we go back to Game 5, and if there's one word that describes hockey players, in my mind, it's courage. Look at this hit. McSorley and Waters accidentally bumping into each other. Waters lost, what, 3 teeth? Was in the dentist chair till 4 in the morning with root canal. He came back to play in that game. Zhitnik did not, but he stayed on the bench rather than go to the locker room.
Waters played the 3rd period in overtime with roots exposed on 3 teeth. They were broken so far down, the dentist could not close them off. And after the game, the root canal work was done, and then he was able to fly back to Los Angeles. Working with Zhitnik, Curry helps out, and then you'll see Rob Blake come over. Now you see the matchup. Even in size, and Blake gets the job done. Zhitnik now comes over. But you have to be careful here because both defensemen for Los Angeles, behind the puck, behind the net, pardon me, if the puck gets to the front of the net, you're in trouble. Jari Kurri, who's brilliant.
Game you remember well. Bob Kelly scores early in the third period and breaks a scoreless tie. Minutes later, ESPN's Bill Clement adds an insurance goal, and the Flyers win 2-0 for their second straight cup. And Jim Schoenfeld didn't get one. All right, let's go back to Tom and JD.
Nice teeth, Bobby Clark. I was watching that final in a pizza restaurant. Chuck is ridden off. Charlie Honey in the corner. This is Todd Gill at the right point. To Ellett. Andrechuk, Anderson, and Gilmore are the other two cogs in the power play machine for Toronto. Gilmore behind the net, in front to Gill. He couldn't control the pass, or else he had an excellent scoring chance.
Dave Taylor deflected it, a great defensive play.
McSorley fighting for it down the corner. 54 seconds left to go in the Toronto power play. Little Conacher bumps into Dave Ellett, but the puck is still in the zone. Ellett held his ground, and the shot is taken but wide. Todd Gill. Taylor, can he catch up to it at center? No, but he clears the zone. Right back in Toronto. Oh, Glenn Anderson almost got a perfect feed from Andrechuk, but Big Dave had his arms tied up. The pass went around. 30 seconds left to go, and the penalty to LA's Warren Reichel. Kings clear the zone at center. Nice work done by Jari Kurri there. And Gilmore recovers at center for Toronto. Now Gretzky has a loose puck, but he's 1-on-2. There's nobody back for LA. Nobody joining the play. Now Waters is in. The shot and an easy save by Felix Potvin. He lets it go with 10 seconds left in the man advantage. I thought he'd cover up. Nikolai Borshevsky being set now by Gretzky. And in 2 seconds, we'll be back at 5 aside.
How about excellent penalty killing by the Kings forwards, Conacher and Taylor. And then Gretzky
taken there by the newest daddy on the Maple Leafs, Mark Osborne. He and his wife had their first baby yesterday in Toronto.
Attention, please.
Abigail Madeline Osborne coming into the world just in time because her daddy had to catch the team flight to Los Angeles. And the rebound cleared aside by Sidor. Wow, that was dangerous. Osborne was right on the doorstep for Toronto. Kings take it quickly into the Toronto zone. Corey Millen battles for it. Donnelly back there as well with his Zensel line, of course, on for Toronto. This is Donnelly in the corner. Mike Donnelly loses control as he's bumped off, and it's in the zone. Sidor, the shot, off the leg of defenseman Bob Rounds. Sidor fights for it. It's a loose puck. Penalty coming up on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sidor behind the net, tries to center. A lot of traffic in front. And did he score or not?
Yes.
Yes, it's a score for the LA Kings. The red light didn't come on right away, John.
It didn't, but Kerry Fraser pointed right down. The arm was up with a penalty upcoming, I believe, to Jamie McCowan. I believe it was Tony Granato who drove into Felix Potvin. Kerry Fraser was on the goal line. I'm sure there'll be a review. And this will be the first review in the series.
Well, from where I sat, I hesitate to call score because you always look for the red light in a scramble like that.
Very slow in coming on. But Kerry Fraser was on the goal line, straddling the goal line, and then pointed with his arm saying it was in. Now, let's watch the action in front. I think you'll see Tony Granato drive into Felix Potvin. Now the puck, there's the referee in the background. Arm up, and he'll move down towards the goal line as the puck moves down. Now the puck will be put in front. There'll be a scramble. Here comes Granato. The puck is shot. Now watch the referee's arm. Watch the referee's arm. It'll come down after the players celebrate. There, it's down and pointing. Now they will go upstairs, and Brian Lewis, the supervisor of officials, will check out the situation. Now, one of the reasons they go to review is the puck crossing the goal line. Here comes Tony Granato. The puck is in front. Now watch the jam up. The puck is now fired from behind the goal line, and you see the arms go up. I believe whoever that player was behind the goal line, him.
It was Daryl Sidor.
Daryl Sidor. Here, this may be a very good view right here. They'll get the puck back. There's the jam. And now it's up. The celebration had begun before the puck, before the net going up. Now the puck, I believe, was caromed in off of Felix Potvin. Now, will they say that Granato was in the goal crease? Oh, it's a goal.
It's a goal, yep.
Sador will get credit for it. Kerry Fraser smartly telling the Leaf captain as to why and how it was in, and he will go over now to the coach, Pat Burns, and explain it to him. No, I don't think it took that long to get the thing. By the time they got there, looked at it, it was
another shot by Waters in front. Well, you know, you're right. I suppose I got lost in
it just takes a
suspended animation there for a moment.
By the time they figured out they had to check the thing out, Kerry Fraser has to skate. By the time he gets over to the penalty box, Tom, they will have already started looking at it with all their machinery upstairs. Right. And that goal has sparked Los Angeles right after they could.
And some room in front. Robitaille's there for the rebound. Oh, he knocks it just wide. The frustrations of Luc Robitaille continue. He had an open net. Robitaille behind the Toronto goal. Loose stick on the ice. Shitnik with the drive. Potvin the save. Another rebound in front. And it's controlled by Toronto and Andrechuk.
Los Angeles slashing away at Potvin. They knocked the stick right out of his hands.
Steaming into the Los Angeles zone. Foligno is knocked down of the play. Maple Leafs won a penalty, won't get one. Puck is cleared. Gilmore at center controls. No backhanded up. Shutchuk centering pass off the stick of Ella. Nobody home there for LA. 1-1 game, under 8 minutes to go now in the first period. Puck clears the zone. Mike Foligno with it at center. Andrechuk carries in. Brother Eastwood carries in, and Daryl Sador takes it off his stick. Shutchuk can't control the pass at center. Huddy dumps in for Los Angeles, and Potvin stops it for Rouse. Bob Rouse and Eastwood behind the Toronto net. The Millen line is on again for Los Angeles. They've been the most effective as we've chronicled. Osborne lofting in a shot from the boards, and Rudy with a glove save. The sticks get high, the tempers flare. 6:42 left in the first period. Game 6, Campbell Carpenter. There's Sandstrom on the doorstep. Oh, he tried to pass instead of shoot.
Why did he shoot it? I mean, he was thinking about going around a goaltender or something. Gretzky, that's one of the few times he's been able to make a nice play from behind the goal, and he did.
He had so much trouble, remember, in Game 5, Tuesday night in Toronto, connecting from behind the net, his house. Puck again in the Toronto zone. Elliott. Krushelnytsky takes a hard hit. Takes the shot and loses control. It's kept in the zone on a nice play, though, by Alexei Shitnik. Bodies falling all over the place. Granado takes a shot, it's wide. Donnelly tries to center for it.
Physically, Rob Blake has been the most dominant player in the first period. He has 5, 6, 7, 8 great body checks. He's opening the ice up for his team. He's got the fans involved. Can Toronto take care of him?
That'll be something to watch as this game unfolds. Reichel with it at center for Los Angeles. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Tied at 1. Sandstrom with Gill right on him. Gretzky in the corner. Gretzky in front. Reichel shoots. The save. Potvin. Oh, what a miraculous save by Felix Potvin.
Everybody says Gretzky's not scoring. Well, look at the chances he's giving his team here in the first period. He gave the puck to Sandstrom. Sandstrom didn't shoot it. This time he gave the puck to Reichel in front. And Potvin, who was down, had to deal with a high shot, knocked the puck right out of midair. Marvelous save. Great move by Reichel. Take the goaltender wide. Shovels the puck up, maybe not as high as he wanted, but Potvin knocked the puck down with his catching glove. Gretzky with the pass. The goaltender's down, and look at the catching glove. Knocks the puck right out of midair, and then McCowan drove Reichel into the goal net, dislodging it. Gretzky has gotten his job done here. He's setting up his teammates. He's showing what he's supposed to do. That's setting up scoring chances.
Face off to the left of Potvin. Boy, that glove hand, why do you think they call him Felix the Cat? He just showed why, robbing Reichel and the King. Anderson sends it in off Rudy. Rudy on the blocker. He's down and out and still ends up with a puck under his pad.
How would you like to have been Daryl Sador? Kelly Rudy was off to the side of the net. Daryl Sador was looking over to the right wing, his right side, and you're going to see one of the Leafs wind up for a slap shot. There's Kelly Rudy out of the play. Sador will come in, stand there, and thankfully for him, the shot that came towards the goal was shanked. Not a clean shot. Kelly Rudy put the puck wide like he'd like to. Now here comes Sador. He's got to play goal. And thankfully, it was a change-up type shot that he made the save on. If it's a full-fledged slap shot, oh, that wouldn't have been a very enjoyable period of time.
And someday he'll go over to Kelly Rudy and say, hey, I played goal. Well, it's not too bad. It's not so tough. Face-off deep in the King zone. Leafs win it, but lose control, and Conacher behind his net. Dave Taylor, he can't clear the zone with McCallum pitching in. Anderchuk has it now for Toronto. He's got Gilmore behind the net. Gilmore is bodied off by Blake. Puck is out in front of Conacher, doesn't know it. A whistle by Kerry Fraser.
Stick touched the puck above the shoulders. It's called a high stick. The face-off stays in.
The shot, caught by the save, and he'll smother the rebound.
Gilmore has to be careful not to react and take a penalty. He came right back at Shuchuk, threw it, hit, but it was clean and smart. He kept control of his emotion. Shuchuk found Gilmore, who was prone, looking down at the puck, and turned his body. Good hard hit. Knocked the helmet right off of Gilmore. Whiplashed his neck back. Now Gilmore sees who it is, gets a look at his number, and says, I'm going to go over and hit him. You can see his eyes light up. He wants to get right back at Shuchuk. And he did come back. He did hit Shuchuk, but it was a clean hit and a smart hit. He did not get the...
Wendell Clark got his stick up in front of the King bench.
Prior to that, there was a big hit by Rouse involving Shuchuk. Curry and Foligno nose to nose. Shuchuk had a very spirited shift, taking the body, and the Leafs, you can see their emotions get up a little bit. Players on both benches standing right now with 1:21 to go here in the first period. Kerry Fraser trying to control everybody. Now, see Shuchuk? See the hit? Boom on Bob Rouse. In comes Foligno. He tries to nail Shuchuk. In comes Wendell Clark. He gives Shuchuk a shot. That got everybody up on the Kings bench yelling at the referee. Ooh, Marty McSorley with a right rabbit punch to the head of Bob Rouse. Now again, Shuchuk with a good body checking. Robitaille moved the puck up. Watch Shuchuk move across. Boom. Great hit. Great hit. Now the Leafs are a little upset. Wendell Clark gets a message across to Shuchuk. And then McSorley right here. Ooh, ooh. That's a heck of a right jab.
And because of all that action, we have coincidental minors. Bob Rouse gets 2 minutes for Toronto. Marty McSorley 2 minutes for LA. Rouse 2 for roughing. McSorley 2 for roughing. With 1:21 left here in the first period.
Let's go back a little bit and we'll see what happened to Nikolai Borshevsky. Here he is getting ready to play the puck. Yeah, it was Rob Blake. Shoulder hit, and Borshevsky's face, ooh, I think it's driven into the ice right there. Oh, baby. And he required some medical attention. So with the score 1-1, you understand how the play has gone.
Rob Blake. This is Jari Kurri at center. 30 seconds to go in the period. Kurri gets around Bill Bird. Gets some room with his shooter pass. He gives it back to Blake. Blake with a blast. It is knocked just wide by Robitaille, who's screening in front. Puck loose along the boards. And back comes Toronto, 2-on-1. Berg with McCown. Berg has it knocked off on a great defensive play by Rob Blake.
And Blake's been the best player on the ice in the first period. How the Kings do two things here. One, get caught with Zhitnik pinching for a 2-on-1 with 15 seconds to go is beyond me. And then ice the puck with 3.2 seconds to go.
Wide on a deflection.
Now you see why it was a bad idea to ice the puck in the last few seconds.
So they reached the end of one period here.
Bobby Hull, the Golden Jet, was clearly the NHL's best player of the 1960s. Hockey's fastest skater, he possessed a 118-mile-per-hour slap shot, which he used to chase the magic milestone of a 50-plus goal season. In 1966, at Chicago Stadium, Hull hit number 51 in one of hockey's most magic moments.
Hockey's ultimate goal. The Stanley Cup Finals begin Tuesday night, live on ESPN.
Welcome back to the Dodge.
Anderson brutally to the ice by Zhitnik. And now we're back to 5 aside. Kings come into the Toronto zone. Thomas Sansom, the shot is high to the glove side of Felix Potvin.
You said Anderson was hit rudely. He was nailed by Zhitnik, and he is slow. He's gotten to the bench, and he is in some pain right now.
Glenn Anderson was blindsided, nailed.
Puck taken away by Kurri. Robitaille has McSorley cruising down the slot. Robitaille shoots, and Potvin makes the save. He had to make a decision there. Could have gone either way.
First game of the series, Robitaille is getting genuine scoring chances. That means he's in the right position. Earlier in the series, he wasn't even getting shots nor good scoring chances.
Now Sador, nice job of back-checking by Osborne, but he's going to get a penalty for it. Sador went into the boards heavily. I didn't see much wrong that Osborne did, but he's going to be called for cross-checking.
The Maple Leafs want to
Blue line. Gretzky to Blake. Back to Gretzky. He's got some ice. Gretzky shoots. Puck on the save. Rebound, and Bill Berg clears the doorstep.
First power play of the game for Los Angeles. Wayne Gretzky's been much sharper with the puck in this game than we've seen earlier in the series.
Blake and Shidnick. Good forechecking by Gilmore sent Shidnick back into his own zone. Minute 15 left to go. Penalty to Osborne. Gilmore tries to clear it, can't do so. Robitaille in the corner with Sandstrom. Gretzky has it roll onto his stick. Blake back to Gretzky. Under a minute to go now in the power play. The shot by Gretzky, the rebound. Sandstrom couldn't control it.
Gretzky's shot is too high. If he's to shoot the puck and not pass it, he's got to keep the puck down low. Here I am telling Wayne Gretzky what to do.
Mill in the shot, and Putman gets the glove on a piece of it. That was ticketed for the far side. The Millen and Donnelly Granato line with it. Little Corey Millen. 30 seconds left in the King power play. Granato in the corner. This is Granato with it. He's credited with the only Los Angeles goal of the night. They're just looking for somebody that has some open ice to shoot it. And McSorley can't keep it in the zone. And that'll do it for just about all of the power play. Only 10 seconds left. 5 seconds as Shidnick lost one way high and wide into the corner. And the teams are now back 5 aside. Donnelly has it hop over his stick. And out of the penalty box is Osborne, but McSorley gets there before Osborne on the loose puck. Anthony's in, he shoots and scores!
This is a great play along the boards inside the Toronto zone. Charlie Huddy pinched, tried to control the puck. The Leafs finally got control of it. When this was happening, we will see Wendell Clark cut through the middle of the ice. Now Charlie Huddy's the right defenseman. Look at him pinch. And it's Wendell Clark with the hit. That helps turn the puck over. Now Wendell Clark heads up towards the middle of the ice. There's the great pass by Foligno. And watch the effort. One hand on the stick, then two, and a fabulous backhand top corner shot. The backhand shot there up top as Clark was able to keep his balance. Foligno with one hand on his stick got the puck ahead to Clark. Clark used his left leg to keep the stick away from him from the defender, and then the great shot.
6 goal of the playoffs by Toronto's captain Wendell Clark, assists to Foligno and Krushelnyski at 3 minutes and 57 seconds. And the Maple Leafs take that 1-goal lead again. The Leafs buzzing down the LA zone. And a penalty going to be called on Los Angeles.
McSorley goes for holding.
And as Conacher touches up, the Maple Leafs will be going on the power play. Kings Dave Taylor fans on it, but now picking up on it is Rob Blake, and he'll clear the ice. And we got some action behind the play. Boy, Taylor was getting into it with Andrechuk, and Kevin Collins, the linesman, had to break it up. 1:15 to go, the penalty to McSorley. Toronto gets a 2-goal lead in this game. Would be huge the way they've been clamping down on the Kings defensively in this series.
You have to remember that the Kings had a
playing loose with a puck in their own zone on the power play, Los Angeles. Zezel using those feet. Soccer skills he developed using the feet to fight for possession and drag time off the clock. Kings finally get it. Gretzky to a breaking Rob Blake. Blake is taken down. And we're going to have a penalty call here or not?
No, we're not. No. I mean, that is almost in a position where you think penalty shot. Blake was in home free and had his feet chopped out. Kerry Fraser, and looking right away, I did not see the arm come up. The whistle sounded because the net was knocked off the mooring. Gretzky with another great pass, and he has been extremely sharp in moving the puck. Fans are upset here right now, and that's understandable. There was a scoring chance taken away. Gretzky with a gorgeous pass hitting Rob Blake, the defenseman streaking through. Gretzky waits, gets the puck. Now he looks, lead pass. Watch to the right side. Here we go. Now watch Blake get his feet chopped out. I mean, that's to almost to a position, maybe one more stride, you'd think penalty shot. It definitely should have been a penalty. The puck was not touched. McCowan knocked the feet out of Blake, and without a doubt, it should have been a penalty.
That's at least 2 minutes for tripping and nothing else.
Oh, sure. That's a definite scoring chance. And now we're showing the play up on the scoreboard here in the Great Western Forum, and the fans are reacting, and there's a few upset fans showing their true colors by throwing some garbage on the ice, and I just flat out hate that.
That's terrible.
Now, Blake's got the breakaway. His feet are chopped out by McCowan. He got the skates, then he got the puck. If McCowan's stick gets the puck before the skates, it's a legal play. But he got the skates and then the puck. It should have been a trip.
Shot away, and Rudy had to hold his stick on the ice to make the save. Now comes Los Angeles 3-on-3. Boy, a lot more wide-open hockey game than what we saw in Game 5 so far.
A lot of it has to do with the fine play of Gretzky. His passes now, his dump-ins, most of them are working.
Overtime, Sandstrom, Gretzky's in the corner, in front, score! McSorley!
You'll see the quick play. Robitaille to Sandstrom to McSorley. Quick shot by McSorley. Top corner. That's where they want to shoot on the kid in goal. This is the 4th goal in the series by Los Angeles Kings defensemen. Kings have talked all series long. Beat them high, beat them high, beat them high. If that shot is low, Potvin there. Great shot, great pass from Sandstrom.
McSorley is second of the playoffs on the power play from Sandstrom and Robitaille at 8 minutes even, and we got a tie hockey game again. And was that a huge goal for the Los Angeles Kings or not? And Gilmore bumps hard into Waters after Waters touched up for the icing.
What we have to watch here now is the two teams trying to play smart. I did not see what Foligno did, but taking a penalty on the way to the bench and getting called for that away from the play hurts your team in a game this big. Both teams' players have to start thinking a little better and stay out of the box.
His long reach almost paid off, but his stick was tied up in the last moment. He didn't get a good shot away on Kelly Rudy. Oh, Andreychuk breaking in there. Frightful sight for a goaltender. Gill is crushed into the board. Sandstrom, I believe, made the hit.
And Reichel, it was a 2-on-1. The Kings now are really trying to open it up, get the speed going. Forecheck, you're seeing more of a run-and-gun game since the 10-minute mark of the first period.
That center off the stick of Anderson. Alexei Zhitnik with it. Zhitnik misses connections with Reichel. Puck loose at center. Sandstrom will send it into the Toronto zone. Thomas Sandstrom's played a very good game tonight. And he buries another lead. That's Todd Gill again. Gill's going to get sick of that if this keeps up much longer. And a whistle by Kerry Fraser. And a penalty on Toronto's Jamie McCown.
Back behind the play, Kerry Fraser watching. And Pat Burns sees his team, I believe, take another penalty. This may be one of the few bad goals that Felix Potvin has allowed. Zador just put the puck towards the net. And I don't know if Potvin just missed it. I don't know if it was deflected or what. You'll see the puck get moved back to the boards here. And Zador just slaps at it. And Potvin just misses it.
John, that got me by surprise.
And the power play has now worked twice in a row. You can see the fans smiling and celebrating along with Zador in behind. Both goals on the power play, goals by defensemen McSorley and now Zador.
And on side as Foligno lets a bullet go on Kelly Rudy. Nobody heard the whistle, and Mike Foligno's defense, he couldn't have heard it. But the play offside. Sidor, the official on the power play, John, assisting Jari Kurri and Luc Robitaille at 10:22.
Robitaille getting assists on both the power play goals, Sidor and McSorley. And both power plays for Los Angeles and getting the goals. Both of the power plays set up with
tonight. The crowd stands as Darling gets his centering pass intercepted by Krushelnyski. And here comes Toronto with a 2-on-1. Krushelnyski into the zone. Into the slot area, never made connections with Wendell Clark. But right back in front. Oh, right in front of Rudy.
Toronto refuses to shoot the puck with a 2-on-1. They're trying to make the passes. They're not working. You got to shoot the puck to score.
I thought Krushelnyski was going to take that shot. He had some room.
And we saw Bill Berg in the first period with the exact same play.
Here's Shuchuk. He's got Kurri breaking. Kurri trying to deflect it. It's wide to the short side. In the corner, Robitaille gets it for Shuchuk. Shuchuk centering pass is short-circuited by Todd Gill. Robitaille to Kurri to Shuchuk. He shoots in the glove save by Potvin.
Shuchuk had some room up top. He put the puck right into the glove hand. The glove hand didn't have to move.
3-2, Los Angeles. Back in a moment. And the front ball was Stepsky breaking. Centering pass in front. Sidor kicked it towards his own net. He kicked it wide. And Sampson will clear it. Icing will be the call on the Kings as Todd Gill touches up. 6-11.
Pretty close to Mexico. That's all I can tell you.
Now here come the Kings with a potential 3-on-2. Corey Millen skates in onside. Granado dumps it in the corner. Millen overskates it. Rouse is there first for Toronto. 5:42 left to go second period. 3-2 Los Angeles. Toronto wins. They go to the Stanley Cup Finals. LA wins. It's the 7th game Saturday night. Rouse left alone in the zone with Gill as both teams down go for a line change. Rouse's pass is intercepted. Jari Kurri winds up off the arm of Potvin. Potvin lifted the catching glove arm and it goes into the crowd.
And Rouse with a big hit on Shuchuk at the end. It was Rouse's giveaway that led to the good shot. Tremendous save by Potvin. Remember McSorley's goal. High to the glove side. Shuchuk trying to go to the glove side. Now it's Jari Kurri going to the glove side. And that rocket grazed the arm of Potvin and then up into the stands went the puck.
You see Jari Kurri, and you see him without his equipment on in the locker room as Potvin talks it over with his teammates, John. You don't realize what a powerful man Jari Kurri is in his arms. To Kurri, who fans on it. 4:46 to go, second period. And Foligno says enough of this. He'll ice the puck. And as soon as Rob Blake gets there, icing on the Maple Leaf.
And another penalty upcoming against Toronto, a high sticking call. Mike Foligno will go again.
Oh, Robitaille couldn't find the net again.
Gretzky set it up once again, but remember what we talked about. Robitaille, for the first time in the series, is in a position to score. And he got robbed by Potvin again to the glove hand side.
Oh, lazy pass at center, and Gilmore intercepts and sends it down. Bill Berg's going to try to make some of this. McSorley wraps Berg up. Berg looked back for a penalty.
I think Berg and the others for Toronto are trying to draw a penalty by going down easily here.
High off the glass in the Toronto zone. Robitaille is beaten to the puck, but the Kings keep it in. Blake with a shot. Robitaille scores!
Blake, you see the puck rolling. Watch Robitaille drive to the net. From behind the defenseman, he finds a puck and finally he scores. And he's been around the net. He's been around the puck all game long. The shot by Blake somehow got past the defenseman, and Robitaille was in behind both Ellen and Rouse. And look at that. The hockey gods finally smile Luc Robitaille. 3 power play goals in a row for Los Angeles.
The official is 6 of the playoffs for Luc Robitaille on the power play from Rob Blake, who's just had a stellar game for Los Angeles, and Thomas Enstrom at 16:27. 4-2, the LA Kings. Borshevsky taken down by Reichel. Eastwood lost one over the net. Reichel gets there before Borshevsky and clears. Well, I've heard of monkeys on the back, gorillas on the back. Robitaille must have felt like he just got a 10-story building off his back.
All 7 pianos left. Well, actually, he's played well in this game. You just can't take that away from him. He was robbed, and he was missing deflections and hitting goalposts. And finally, he scores.
Well, it's that home couch advantage, John. Each team has their positive thinking guru. Oh, Shidnick gets down and blocks a shot from McCowan. McCowan skates in, and a penalty on Los Angeles coming up.
Reichel will go, I think, or maybe somebody from doing some damage in front. Maybe Rob Blake. Reichel thought he was getting the penalty. He went down and had his stick extended, knocking down McCowan. But maybe the penalty was called on Rob Blake from it.
He makes the save. Boy, that was textbook. Win the faceoff, draw it back to the guy at the point, and let him blast away, and that's what Todd Gill did. Doug Gilmour, as usual, was the catalyst for it all. Huddy in the corner. His Springer pass is intercepted by Andrechuk, but now it's Conacher with it. He'll send it down the ice. Minute 35 left to go. The penalty to Rob Blake. Gill, Anderson, Ellett, Gilmour, and Andrechuk, the power play unit for Toronto. The always dangerous Anderson. Huddy takes care of his former teammate in Edmonton. Andrechuk behind the net, centering, just under the stick of Doug Gilmour. Ellett deflected just wide by Anderson. The Leafs are getting their chances. Andrechuk to Ellett, he shoots. It's just over the top of the net. 3 straight excellent chances.
That may have gone off the mask of Kelly Rudy. Pulling off a little Jose Canseco, huh?
Wow.
That play last night. Canseco had the ball go off his head and over the outfield fence with a home run.
Charlie Honey clears the zone. Gretzky, will he attempt to put some pressure on? He's got Curry with him. Or will he rag the puck? He'll rag it and get rid of it. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Rob Blake. 1:12 left to go in the first period. 4-2 Los Angeles in a game they have to win. The Kings lose this. McCown gets the pass from Gilmour. His shot is knocked down by Shootchuk. Shootchuk is having quite a game tonight.
He really is, and Barry Melrose, you can sense, understands that. He has used Shootchuk a lot.
McCown takes it off his stick. Under 20 seconds to go, as you see in the period. And look at Kelly Rudy come way out of his net to play this one. He got away with one there, got an odd bounce, and no Leaf was in sight. Boy, did Rudy and the Kings get lucky there or what?
There's a penalty upcoming. Tony Granato, make that, yes, Tony Granato flattened Mike Krushelnyski. This will give.
You know, really, tonight is the first night that...
Marty McSorley with a poke check. Takes the puck off his stick, and the Kings clear the zone. McSorley's had a strong game tonight. Not only the goal, but he's a very valuable player. He can play back in the back line. He can move the puck up for you in the forward line. Wendell Clark takes the drive, and Rudy the stick save and the rebound. The Kings don't clear it. Around the boards, McSorley sends it. Gilmour pitching in. Clark now has some time, but uses too much of it. And Los Angeles can't clear again. Rouse keeps it in. Around the boards to Andrechuk, who has to avoid referee Terry Frazier. Leafs still keep it in the zone. Good work by Toronto. Rouse to Henderson. In front, and Rudy comes out and sticks the puck aside. 54 seconds left in the penalty to Granato. Will it cost the Kings again as it did in Game 5? In front, deflection attempt by Andrechuk. The tip too long, and here comes Gretzky. Skating to center.
Gretzky and Curry at the end of his shift. Gretzky needs to get the puck deep and then change. He does not get it deep, but he changes.
And Wayne Gretzky acted like he didn't want to come off the ice. Oh, Wendell Clark with a shot just wide, and Rudy covers the rebound.
And Wayne Gretzky did everything right. He did everything right except for get the puck deep. And he knew when he went to the bench that he didn't get it deep. And as soon as that happened, he went to the bench for the change, but Toronto came back and had
Rudy's there on the deflection in front.
Remember the deflection by Krushelnyski that got Toronto back in the game in Game 5? Well, here he skates one way, reaches back for the puck, and is able to redirect it back into Kelly Rudy. This is a heck of a play. Krushelnyski is down bottom to the right. Todd Gill with the pass. See Krushelnyski reach back, puts the puck right through his legs, and Kelly Rudy was down waiting for it and made another fine save. Kelly Rudy hasn't been spectacular, but he's been very, very, very solid.
Mike Krushelnyski told Boston, and a shot from the point appeared to be deflected in front.
Blake will go and change his stick
As he's had some problems getting the puck towards the goal. Baumgartner now separated from Kings players as the Bomber tries to get something stirred up, including his team's emotions. Los Angeles, one thing they've been told, and Gretzky was asked.
It's wide to the glove side of Felix Potvin. Shitnik lofting it in there. Schuchuk trying to deflect. Robitaille behind the net. He's got Eastwood or McCown on him. Robitaille, the wraparound. Curry the rebound. It's loose in front. And here comes Toronto back the other way.
Robitaille's making things happen. His best game of the playoffs. Not of this series, of the playoffs.
Absolutely. Baumgartner tries to run Blake again, and he missed him, or he would have had a penalty because the stick was up high, but Blake avoided it. Boy, Baumgartner had Blake lined up. That's a little subplot now here in the third period.
This is a big line for Toronto with Vanderbilt and Eastwood and Baumgartner, three big boys that are trying to mix it up.
Toronto, if there is a Game 7, John, could they be trying to leave a calling card?
I think they're going to try to do something here to slow down Los Angeles. They're a much bigger team, and they know they have to use the body smartly.
The Kings came out hitting for much of the first two periods with a 2-goal lead. They don't want to take a chance at any silly penalties. Meanwhile, Andrechuk in the zone. He shoots, and Rudy got a piece of it, I believe, or else it was over the net.
Puck was rolling, and Andrechuk couldn't be sharp.
Give away to Gilmore. He sets up Andrechuk, and a beautiful move by Sador with a stick to knock it away. Now the Leafs continue to pressure. Ellis took a shot, but it never got there. Gilmore behind the net, in front to Anderson, and Rudy to make the save on Glenn Anderson. The net is off the mooring, and play is stopped.
For him, watch Glenn Anderson hit Charlie Huddy right here. Boom! That creates the turnover that Andrechuk had. He couldn't score. Now there's another chance here. This is Glenn Anderson. Watch the goaltender. Great save by Kelly Rudy. And above us, the back of the screen, Daryl Sador knocked the net off the mooring, but no penalty called against the Kings.
Donnelly races forward, gets there first. He's taken to the boards by Sylvain Lefebvre of Toronto. Kings skating like they did in Game 6 against Vancouver. The shot by Granato, the save, Felix Potvin. And he saves his team's bacon, maybe for now, because a 3-goal deficit will be tough to overcome in 15 minutes.
Saving that good old Canadian bacon again, huh?
I like it.
30 shots now by Los Angeles. The Corey Millen line, who had not had a point in 3 games. They've been on the ice for the tying goal in the first period. As you see Donnelly take the hit. And the result of the play along the boards led to the scoring chance. Potvin in real good position before the shot. Made the real good save to the stick side. The majority of the shots against Potvin in this game have been to the catching glove side. That time to the stick side.
Puck is dropped and the Leafs control the faceoff. McCown behind his own net. Berg is bumped off by Granato. Zensel joins the fray along with Donnelly, and Terry Frazier says, well, this is not going to accomplish anything. We'll blow the whistle for a faceoff. He goes for it. Potvin is there to cover it up, and Gill is there to guard the goaltender. Another faceoff with 14:51 left.
A real good shift by the Corey Millen line opposite his nemesis, Peter Zensel.
High over the net. Around the boards to the Kings. Schuchuk will carry out. Murray shoots shotgun left wing. He's got Gill on him. Centering pass intercepted by Baumgartner. Good back-checking job by Baumer. The players affectionately call him. I don't think he's ever used. And he made the save. Polino thought he had a goal, but Rudy made the save.
Good shift. Polino, Wendell Clark, and Mike Krushelnyski get on the ice. Clark made a real good pass from his own zone into center ice, which led to the offense. Polino working with Zhitnik. He's released. He's in front. There's the shot. And Kelly Rudy with a great save. I mean, he kicked his left foot out. He had no idea where the puck was after he made the save, but he made the save.
Rebound to the corner.
Rob Blake showed great skating skills. 3 or 4 strides. He pulled away from everyone.
He's showing why they think so highly of him here in Southern California in this game, John.
They think he'll win a Norris Trophy as the most valuable defenseman in the league. McCowan with a hit on in series.
Gilmore's centering pass intercepted and bounced back to center. Rudy stops it for Darryl Sador. He has one of the 4 Los Angeles goals tonight. Well, I stand corrected. That was credited to Granato. Wendell Clark shooting just wide. Sador has an assist tonight. And Curry tries to just lift it into the Toronto zone. 20 seconds left on the dual minors to Robitaille and McCown. Krushelnyski onside. Krushelnyski gets a shot away, but it's high over the glass into the crowd with 12 seconds left on the dual minor penalty.
Toronto with a lot of high shots.
Tonight he's got 2. They score!
This complexion just changed of this game. What a great play by Clark. You know, the Kings, we said they'd be aggressive. They had 2 men in deep working. Finally, Rouse makes the great pass. The great play for Wendell Clark to get to the forehand, and he beats Kelly Rudy low. Wendell Clark went back to the left side so he could shoot the puck on the forehand. He used McSorley as a screen. A brilliant shot and a brilliant pass out of the zone by Bob Rouse. The Kings go attack, attack, attack. They had 2 men in deep. They got knocked down, both of them. Great play, Ellen to Gilmore, but Kelly Rudy was able to make a key save.
And on a goal by Clark, his 2nd of the night, his 7th of the playoffs, gives the assist to Bob Rouse and Mike Krushelnyski at 11:08. And it's a 1-goal game with 7:36 left in regulation time. Rouse at the point as the Leafs win the faceoff, and the shot is low, and Rudy is there.
You know, that time, Pat Conacher lost the draw clean to Gilmore, but Conacher almost tackled Gilmore. When Gilmore wins the draw, he'll drive to the net. He's won the draw. Now he's heading to the goal. Rouse will put a good low shot on goal, and Conacher has a hold of Gilmore, and Gilmore can't get to the puck. If you lose the draw, stay with your man, and that's what Conacher did.
Conacher and Gilmore will go at it again. The face-off's becoming increasingly important as this game drags on.
A 1-goal game. Puck possession off the draw means something. Gilmore's great at getting the puck back. He times it so well. He almost faces the linesman at the time the puck is dropped. That time Conacher got it done.
And McSorley sends it around the boards. The Kings desperately want to get it out of their zone. The Leafs have controlled the zone the last few minutes. At the blue line, they keep it in. Now Gretzky gets it out. Here's the pass at center. And this is Dave Taylor. Taylor's shot, as he had his arms tied up by Rouse, is a weak one. Conacher in the corner. Gilmore is on Conacher.
Two Kings deep. Gretzky staying way out. You can't get trapped like they did when Wendell Clark scored.
Behind the Toronto net, Taylor fighting for it, Look at the effort by both the Leafs and the Kings just for the simple possession of the puck. Gretzky kicks it out with his skate, but Gilmore intercepts. And here comes Toronto. They're 2-on-3. Andrechuk and Anderson. Anderson's got some room. Huddy lines him up. Drives him into the boards. Gill and Anderson go for it. Charlie Huddy tries to get it for LA. Conacher has it. Shoots up and McCown meet against the boards and make a crashing sound here at the Forum. He goes high on Potvin and he makes the save. Robitaille, a goal and 2 assists tonight. Rudy is down, and now he's back up again. Oh, the body's colliding in the crease. And Anderson in the corner. Gilmore, he's tied up, and the Kings clear the zone. It's 2-on-1. It's Gretzky and Sandstrom. Gretzky to Sandstrom, and he's just wide of the glove side. This place was ready to explode, but Sandstrom missed the net. Back comes Toronto. Ellett the shot. It's well wide. Around the boards they come to center. Gill for Toronto. Ellett, the Leafs going for a line change, and Ellett, he couldn't control the rebound. Boy, those long arms of Andrechuk. Here comes McCown cruising in. And another Andrechuk attempt was foiled by the Los Angeles defense.
Dave Taylor had a hold of Andrechuk. He couldn't get his arms free.
Fans on the edge of their seats here at the Great Western Forum. We hope you're enjoying it across the nation on ESPN. Eastwood into the corner for Toronto. Tries to keep it in the zone. Two Kings on him. Trying to take it away. Eastwood is tackled at the blue line. Marked high behind the glass. Rather behind the net, off the glass. Who do you see staying home in his crease when that happens? Funny bounces here at the Forum. Krushelnyski. Foligno. We're going to have to watch soon. The positioning of the Leaf goaltender, Felix Potvin. Foligno wanted a penalty, won't get one. Anderson hits the side of the net. And the Kings clear again. Gretzky with it at center. 1:42 and counting. Here comes Granato. Granato's in. He shoots and Potvin, the glove save. Once again saving the day for Toronto. Back the other way we come. Glenn Anderson along with Gilmore, 3-on-2. Gilmore is cut off by Huddy on a nice defensive play. And Potvin has left the net. The Leaf net is open. A 4-3 game. In front. The shot by Wendell Clark. He scores!
It was Wendell Clark who came off the bench. What an outstanding game. Oh my. Potvin, think about this one. Potvin made the save off of Tony Granato, who blew right on by Dave Ellett. Potvin didn't hang on to the puck. He moved it. He gave it to his teammates to keep it alive. And this is what happened. Here's Clark coming off the bench. Look at that rocket. Wendell Clark has been awesome in the third period. I mean awesome. He's the captain and he's showing why.
Wendell Clark, the hat trick, goal number 8 rather in the playoffs. Assist to Gilmore and Gill in 1839.
Andrechuk and Anderson in front, Gilmore in behind, and Wendell Clark scored the celebration. Potvin, he deserves to be congratulated. A real heads-up play.
Yes.
So here we go. Pat Conacher on the ice for the draw on the power play. He'll try and get the puck back to Gretzky. You can't see Gretzky. He's up on the right side.
Face off back to Blake. He fakes the shot. Under 10 seconds left. Gretzky shoots. It's loose in front. Still loose in front. Potvin is down and a whistle with 2 seconds left in regulation time.
The rocket of the shot. The shot was low like it should be. Potvin was down. I don't think the shot got through to him. And he
comes and the horn sounds. We are going overtime for the 25th time in the Stanley Cup playoffs. With the Maple Leafs, with a great rally now, just one shot away.
He gets over, and Wendell Clark darted on, ended up scoring, and you'll see the reaction.
All right, sudden death overtime from the Great Western Forum. Now let's remember, the Kings open the overtime with a power play because Glenn Anderson, the hero of Game 5 for Toronto, took a penalty with 12 seconds left in regulation time. So back to the point to Blake. Still no shot on this portion of the power play for the Kings. Gretzky moves in, he shoots, and it's blocked off by McCowan. And somebody is down and injured for the Leafs.
Gilmore, Gretzky's stick came up and caught Gilmore in the face. Gilmore up quickly to appeal to Kerry Fraser. The linesmen have the opportunity to talk to the referee if they feel a major should be called. It does not look like Gilmore is cut at all, does not look injured. He may have tried, knowing the stick got him, to draw something. The linesmen have the option of calling it. If it only is 2 minutes for high sticking, they can't call it if Kerry Fraser didn't see it.
Well, Gilmore's facial expression and the way he's shaking his head at Kerry Fraser would tell you, hey, I think I was fouled and you didn't see it, so you're not going to call it, and I'm upset about it.
Gretzky takes the shot. Now Gilmore is to his left. Watch Gretzky stick come up. Boom, it grazed the face of Gilmore.
And that was the result. All right, so no penalty to be called. The face-off to the left of Felix the Cat Potvin with 1:09 left to go. And the penalty to Glenn Anderson. And Rooney forced to make a save. Berg in front. Oh, he just couldn't control. Bill Berg really helping to use up the remainder of this penalty time to Glenn Anderson. 15 seconds left. Sandstrom into the zone. Robitaille to the corner. Sandstrom, Robitaille. Sending cuts in front. They score! They score! Wayne Gretzky wins it for Los Angeles.
Gretzky gets his 10th goal of the playoffs. Luc Robitaille, with his 4th point in this game, makes the exceptional pass. Sandstrom got beat right here, but Robitaille goes and gets the puck. Watch Robitaille fight off. There's the pass. Gretzky had to go up. The puck actually went off the goaltender, Potvin, and Wayne Gretzky, that great one, celebrates. He stayed away from the play. Now he sees Robitaille. He goes to the net. It's all over.
Number 99, Wayne Gretzky, is sent to the playoffs in the power play from Robitaille and Sandstrom at 1 minute and 41 seconds of OT.
2 Kings beat 3 Maple Leafs in the corner. Robitaille came out with a puck. Robitaille with 1 goal and 3 assists in this game set up the great one.